Good evening. Welcome to the Monday, July 6th meeting for the Harrison County Board of Education. At this point in time, stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Mr. Hope.
I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much. All right, first on our agenda, we have delegations, which I'm new to delegations. Then we have the superintendent's update.
Sure. Just want to say, hope you guys all had a nice 4th of July. It was hot weather. There was a lot of activities going on. It was nice to see all the stuff happening. Really, the only thing I have is we're working right now, we're setting up our principals meetings and getting some good information scheduled for our principals, and it'll be July 21st and 22nd. And then, of course, our crews are out working in our buildings and getting them ready, and we're already on the inside of the summer school, believe it or not. So that's really all I have. Mr. Cossack, you want to update us on where your summer people are all at and
Well,
where we're at?
we've got some big projects that you know of. Number one is the RCB project. I don't know how those guys are out there working last week in this heat, but they're out there working every day that they can get. So that's moving along pretty nicely. The Simpson Playground, they're actually pouring concrete now in a couple different places. We'll be forming up the steps and pouring those soon. So we should be able to turn that over to Davis Athletics soon, and they can finish it up, and we'll have a new playground for Simpson Elementary. Bridgeport Middle School secure entry. We have pre-construction meeting tomorrow. Hopefully we'll get that underway very, very soon. And the rest of the stuff are tied to our county facility projects. We all know we're doing a lot of stripping and waxing in the schools. I've had the fortune to be able to get out and get into some of these schools, and our folks are really doing a nice job. It takes a lot of time to move all the stuff out of a classroom, strip it down, wax it up, and move everything back. And then the last thing you do is the hallways. But everything I've seen so far really looks good. United High School got a brand new floor all the way down the main hallway, which really helped that school along a lot. And then we're trying to catch up with some HVAC. We're behind the 8 ball. Typically you would work on your cooling season back in March and April, and you work on your heating system in September and October. We're a little bit late catching up with that. This building here is an example of that. We do have 2 compressors running. We're still about 60 tons shy of the actual cooling that we need, but we've got some other things that are going on, some parts that we're going to replace, and it should give us about 25% more capacity on this existing system, so we can cool this building down a little bit more over the summer. A lot of painting going on, external and internal, with our summer crews. We've got some water drainage issues at West Milford. We're digging into that. We've got concrete being torn up and put back in place. And all this is done by our in-house guys. And they're doing a great job. They're staying with it. We should be in pretty good shape come August 18th.
I think since that new addition years ago at West Milford, there's been drainage issues on that backside of that building.
It's the way it's sloped.
Oh, yeah.
So we're putting in a big French drain, so to speak, on the one side of the school, so hopefully it'll catch all that water and won't get inside.
Yeah, so that really needed to be done.
Yeah.
So thank you for taking that on. Now, that's really all I have. I guess we're possibly going to look at Highfield maybe on the next meeting. We'll put that on the agenda.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, I had the city manager call me one day and was asking me about it, and I said, well, it's one of those things, we either lease or we auction it, and she questioned going from government entity to Board of Education that maybe you didn't have to auction it or lease it, but she never did get back with me. That's been 2.5 weeks ago. And also Salem University, I reached out to them at least 3 other times since they did their site visit, and I can't get them to respond.
Okay.
I just want to see if there's interest. That's
Sure.
all.
Sure. All right. Well, something we can put on the next agenda.
Okay. That's all we have. Well, I should say we've welcomed several new people in our county office. We should welcome Rebecca into the personnel role. She's now attending our meetings, and Tammy, of course, just switched seats. She's over in a different role, and we did it starting July 1. We have Jody Johnson in federal programs. She just finished our consolidated plan. Took her 30 hours, she said, to get it done, but you know what she said? She said it gave me a chance to see everything happening. She said I just tackled it, and she said I got in there and I got to see how things were happening, and she actually drove around to all the schools so she could get a visual when somebody talks about a school. And she came in the next day and went down to Mr. Snyder and said, if you see a little black Subaru that's stalking every school, that's me. She said, I didn't think about it till after I did it. So anyway, so she's just jumped right in and started. She's got good plans coming up. And we wish Lola and everybody that's retired the best and hope they're enjoying their retirement. So.
All right. Thank you. Brings us to consent items. You have the consent items in front of you. Is there a motion to approve consent items as presented?
I so move.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion?
Yes. On some of these ones where we were getting interest, like from 2017, 2014, why was it so long? One of them is letter E, letter F.
Okay, so this
D.
is our financing. We can't take out a loan, but we can
Okay.
do equipment leases. And these are leases options that we did. And the installation was like the 2014 QZAP project lease for People's Bank. That one that's not interest bearing at all because it's QZAP. And then you have the energy savings for 2018 for the guaranteed energy project that was done. That was for various projects. And then 2017, I believe, was the Johnson Elementary capital project.
So they're just
And
things.
there are only certain things that we can actually lease. We can lease equipment. We can't enter into a lease agreement for a building. So it's basically the HVAC system, the lighting system. So it could go in, and if we would default, they go in and they take it out.
So that was like the
So
original.
these are the
rate
payments on those, like loan payments.
that happened those years ago.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. New business, Healthy Grandfamilies contract. The motion to approve the contract between the Harrison County Schools and Pam Hotzenpiller for the position of Healthy Grandfamilies Program as presented by the superintendent.
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next, you have in front of you an MOU for at-risk services, Hamner Psychological Services. Is there a motion to approve?
I so move.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Brings us down to personnel. Is there a motion to approve personnel
Yes.
presented with pulling Hannah Grace Birmingham from the LDBD with autism teacher at Nutter Fort Elementary? It's been requested that we pull that off.
I so move.
What was that again? I'm sorry.
There's a request to pull Hannah Grace Birmingham off of the agenda.
It's the first one under letter A.
I believe she was hired here and then interviewed in another county at the same time. And they've offered her a job, so she's taking the one that's closest
There you
to
go.
her home.
So is there a motion to approve the agenda with the removal of that person?
I so move.
That's been moved
Second.
and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
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 Any opposed? Motion carries. Board member comments, Mr. Tucker?
This gentleman here came to see a meeting tonight because he's going to be coming back, he says, but please don't get used to, you'll never see a 10-minute meeting here. I can tell you that right now. Never. But thank you for being here, and for you folks that watch, please do that this year. Either come or watch us. If you want to be informed, just do that.
Thank you. Mr. Hoag?
I just hope everyone has, they said everybody had a nice holiday, and as we get closer, it's about time for everybody to roll up their sleeves and get ready for another tough year ahead of us.
They'll be throwing tomatoes
Thank
at
you.
you for saying.
Dr. Santilli?
Yeah, I just hope everybody has, what's left of summer is enjoyable and safe.
Ms. Smith?
I'm good.
All right, I do not have any comments. I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved?
Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. We are adjourned.